This conference is full. It's sold out right now, so nobody else will be able to log on. So we are going to recording this for those who cannot be here. So what we want to do right now is go ahead and dive right into this. I want to bring up to the table a man I have a lot of respect for. I mean, I've only known him for 5 months, but his integrity has shown over and over and over again. He does exactly what he says he's going to do. He has the heart for the people. He really, really loves working with the field. He's accessible. He wants to make sure that all of you guys have the tools and things necessary to have success. And he's leading the charge for this company to become the next billion-dollar company. And I talk about a genius mind, a man with a plan. I want to bring up to the table the CEO of the company, Mr. Michael Wiedder. Michael, are you there?
I am Brandon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, sir. Go ahead and take it away.
Terrific. I appreciate it. It's great to see people signing in from all over the world. That's the one of the great things about Shopping Sherlock is, with our technology and with the fact that we're an internet company, it's really there's no boundaries. You can do business anywhere in the world, and that's one of the most exciting things about our company because the world is becoming gets smaller and smaller every year, and the ability to be able to build relationships and do business all over the world has never been better. And that's one of the reasons I think that we're having the success that we're having with Shopping Sherlock. It was a week ago today that we had our second annual international convention, really celebrating 20 months in business. And so what I wanted to do today was basically go back and share with you a little bit about what we've accomplished in the last 20 months, what you can look forward to, and then also share with you some of the new releases that we did and had at the convention, including our beta release of our Sherlock Saber of Sherlock 2.0. And Thomas is going to go over that with you as well. But I want to get started. For those of you, it's always great. The network marketing industry is about really relationships. It's about building relationships that hopefully become lifelong relationships. And so for those of you that missed the event in Las Vegas, you just saw a little bit of from Brandon and also from Frazier. You saw two different clips about the event. And again, lifelong friends were made. We had a great time. It was a week ago. And so do not, this business is also about building for events. Do not miss the next events. We've got a big international event coming up in London. We've got many events that are leading up to that, but in London we'll have a big international event in September, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you at that event as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the PowerPoint presentation. We just again celebrated our 20-month anniversary in Las Vegas. And I want to talk a little bit about what we've done in the last 20 months and where we're positioned right now with our company. And also not only where we're positioned with our company, but how we have positioned you to be able to dramatically impact and change your financial futures. If you look at what's happened really in the last, I think this is for 7 months, but it's really been 8 months now. From starting in August, we actually went for August, September, October, November. Our average growth rate month over month was 28%. Average growth rate month over month. And then in December, which is the holiday, and most of the people actually go in survival mode in December, we were actually down 7%. In January, we crushed December. We were up 61% in January, and through February, as part of this, which was the 28th, I think, we were 10% up on January through February. We have actually grown, if you put it together in the last really 8 months, we have over 300% growth. We've more than tripled in the last 8 months. And so it's quite an accomplishment. And if you look at that and look what's happened along the way, we have significantly impacted and changed lives just in that short time period. We have people now. We had one gentleman who's basically in the 19 months went up, and he was sharing his story. Last month he made over $24,000. We have people that are earning 5 figures a week now with this company. 5 figures a week with our company, and we've dramatically impacted lives. We shared stories on stage in Las Vegas with people in the UK and so forth that are blue collar workers, first time network marketing, that all of a sudden now are making $1,000, $2,000, even $3,000 a week with our company. So we have dramatically changed and impacted lives just in that short time period. And again, as a disclaimer, not everybody's making that money, but we've got the ability, with our comp plan and what we pay out with our comp plan and the benefits of it, we've dramatically impacted lives already as such a young company. And we've evolved our products, our technology, and our partnerships. We've evolved so that not only are we on the desktop, but we're on, also on mobile devices, on tablets, on mobile phones as well. We've got a mobile application that we've come out with. We've put together relationships with the biggest affiliate networks in the world. We've actually partnered with companies like Travelocity and Amazon and Groupon and eBay and Walmart that we now represent. So this has literally been in a 20-month time period, and we've only just begun. This is just the beginning of our growth. And if you look at it and you look at the timing and where we are in the marketplace right now, we know we're in the right place. And we know that our timing is absolutely superb. And I'll tell you, in business and my experience, it's all about getting in front of the right trends at the right time and then being able to execute. And if you want to look at the timing, and just to give you guys some empirical evidence with regards to our timing and the shift and the changes that are happening and how we positioned you in front of those changes. If you in 2012, Walmart invested $350 million in their e-commerce initiatives. They actually opened an office in Silicon Valley, and so that they can attract some of the top talent. And the reason that they did that is that Amazon is cleaning their clock. I mean, there's no other way around it. Last year, Amazon did over $100 billion in business in e-commerce, and Walmart's e-commerce business was only $9 billion last year. Walmart knows that's their future. They know that's where their customers are going, and that's the reason that they've invested the kind of money they've invested in their e-commerce initiatives. And in fact, if you look at it, most people would think that the biggest shopping day of the year for Walmart last year would have been Black Friday, but the reality was it was Cyber Monday. So again, when the biggest retailer in the world says their future is e-commerce, you know that you're in the right place. You know that you're with a company that's in the right place at the right time. If you look at for some other examples, CNBC over the last year said the new top choice for shopping was e-commerce. And in fact, e-commerce during the holiday season actually overtook brick and mortar here in the U.S. Cyber Monday sales surged to a new record. Growth online is in contrast to sluggish holiday sales in physical stores as shoppers are lured by convenience of the web. Cyber Monday sales last year, this was 2013, rose 16% for the year. And I want to, let's go back because I want to go back over this and give you a little bit more empirical evidence on this. There is, and I sent this out to the company here. Staples, for example, which is one of the biggest companies in America, just announced 2 days ago that they are actually going to be shutting 10% of their stores, 225 stores, by the end of 2014. And they're shutting those stores. The reason they're shutting those stores is for a couple reasons. Number one, they're hoping to save $500 million in 2013, and 50% of Staples sales, 50% of Staples sales is now coming online. 50% of their sales is now online. And so basically the title of the article is the retail landscape is being remade by shifts in shopping habits. And you're seeing it all over the place. The CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, just basically got on in an interview as well. And he said that 2013 was actually the tipping point for e-commerce. He stated that businesses that do not have an e-commerce component will be at a serious disadvantage in the marketplace. And so again, what we've done is we've positioned you with Shopping Sherlock squarely in front of these trends so that you can now profit from these changes that are happening. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what makes us unique in the marketplace. With Shopping Sherlock, you have one place where you can find the best prices. You can find daily deals, coupons, and also cash back, all in one place. And again, the habits and the way people are using the internet these days is they use the internet to be able to find the best prices on products and services and then be able to buy those products and services. And that's exactly what we do. You've seen the growth in the daily deal marketplace. You've seen the growth within the coupon marketplace, and we've positioned this company squarely in front of, again, those trends. And we're the one place where you can find all of that. And other companies in our space, in the direct sales space, sell one product or a few products. So they generally will have an area that they specialize in, whether it be weight loss or skincare, and then they'll have a few different products that are within that space. But at Shopping Sherlock, we have everything. So you're not limited to basically just one product or a slew of products. We have everything, and we have it for the best price. I don't know, in today's day and age, with other companies out there, unfortunately or fortunately, what happens is that when people are doing some research to be able to look at other companies and so forth, they'll do the research online. And again, if you Sherlock or Google a product, one of the things that you'll find is that unfortunately for a lot of companies, you'll find that you can find their product cheaper online as a direct sales, a network marketing company, than a distributor can buy it for wholesale. And how do you overcome that objection? That's a tough objection to overcome. With our company, we have everything, and we market basically everything, and it's always at the best price. And you can earn money even when people say no. That's right. If somebody basically says, I'm not interested in the opportunity, you just give them the app away for free. You give the app away for free, and as they use it and they benefit from it, you make money. Again, I think that's important. You can earn money even when people say, no, I'm not interested in the business opportunity, because you just give them the app away for free. And as they benefit from the use of it, you also make money. And the free model works. It's worked if you look at Facebook, you look at Google, you look at Twitter. Again, companies that give their technology away for free, and then they basically monetize on the technology. So the free model works, and that's a model, again, that gives us a distinctive advantage in the marketplace, is the ability to be able to earn money even when people say no, they're not interested in the business opportunity. And I want to talk a little bit about what's next, what you can expect from us from the rest of 2014. We're going to evolve the product. You've seen actually the Sherlock Saver 2.0, the beta release of it on Saturday. Thomas is going to talk a little bit more about that and about some of the different areas that we're going in. You're going to see our mobile product continue to evolve. Mobile is going to be a huge component of what we're going to do over this year and over the next upcoming years. So you're going to see the evolution of our mobile product to make it simpler, easier, because everybody now uses their mobile phone. And so with the growth in mobile and with the evolution of our mobile product, again, we're positioning you squarely in front of those trends with the ability to be able to profit from it. You're going to see our marketing system evolve so that we've got one marketing system that everybody can use that basically has landing pages and creative, and then is able to do some drip advertising and marketing for you to be able to help you with your marketing. You're also going to see the goal with us is basically to get to that $4 per Sherlock. So part of our new relationships that you're going to see with cashback and some of the other products and programs that you're going to see, including our new retail program, Best in Social, for the small businesses, because I told you that there's an evolution happening also with small businesses and the use of e-commerce and the use of mobile, and small businesses having to figure out, based on the growth in local search, how they can maximize their search engine optimization. We just introduced a new product for that called Best in Social that I'm going to be training on here later on this week. But our goal is to get it to the $4 per Sherlock. So for every Sherlock that you give away, we're a little over $1 per Sherlock, and the goal by the end of the year is to get to $4 per Sherlock. And you're going to see our increased expansion into new countries. We've got an official launch actually scheduled for the end of April in Sweden. We've been doing a pre-launch there. We have many other countries that we're starting to get some traction on. So you're going to see also the growth in new countries. And again, one of the advantages of Shopping Sherlock being an internet company, we don't have to deal with the manufacturing, warehousing, shipping, the tariffs, going through all the regulations of crossing borders across the world. And so we've got a great opportunity for you to be able to build a worldwide business right from your home. And when you look at the growth of e-commerce and mobile in the United States, we're leading the way, but the rest of the world is catching up very quickly. So we're really in front of a tsunami that's going to be sweeping the world with regards to e-commerce and mobile. And again, the ability to be able to build that worldwide business from your home with Shopping Sherlock gives us an incredible opportunity and advantage in the marketplace. And I want to talk a little bit about, we talked about positioning. We talked about your opportunity. We talked about the positioning of the company in the front of the trends that we're in. We talked about really where we positioned you with this opportunity. And I want to just give you guys a couple of examples. And I want to, reference some of the companies that are in our space and some of the things that they've done. And I want you to imagine. I want you to be able to imagine, basically, and I want you to look at the products they represent and see the growth curves. And I want you to imagine what's going to happen here with Shopping Sherlock as we march to $1 billion, and what's going to happen to your income and your family as you participate and work your Shopping Sherlock business. And so let's look at Visalis. This is a company basically showing the growth chart of Visalis. And Visalis, for the first few years, actually, until they were really 3 years old, they struggled. And not only did they struggle, but in 2008, I believe they started in 2004 or 2005. In 2008, the company almost went under. I read the book basically from their CEO, and they were able to get a $1 million loan in 2008 to be able to continue operations. They made some changes. They came up with a challenge, and look what happened to this company basically in 4 years. It went from literally, under $3 million a month to, in 2012, they did $623 million. Look at the growth curve that this company had. And so the people that were involved in that kind of growth curve, imagine how their lives were impacted. Now, Visalis has gone a little bit backwards, as you guys know. They peaked in 2012. In 2013, they went backwards a little bit. But look at the growth from this company. Here's another company that's in our space that's, I think an incredible story if you look at it. And this is a company called Sensi. And what does Sensi make? Sensi basically is known as a fragrance company. And they make these products that basically have a light bulb in it. And what you do is you put the melt on top of a little platter, and the light bulb melts the melt. And what it does is it creates a fragrance in the home. And so they basically, for the people that have candles and that, this is kind of an alternative for them, for the candles. The reason I'm intimately aware of this company as well, and that I use them as an example, is that I had given the seed capital to a company that actually was talking about the possibility of buying Sensi in 2005. And if you look at it, their sales they started in 2004, 2005, 2006, did very little sales. And then all of a sudden, they caught fire. And look at this company from 2008 to 2011. I think the latest figures that we have, but right now it's over $600 million. It literally went from 2007, I think in their fourth year, I think they did somewhere around $10 to $15 million, and it went up to over $600 million now. Imagine the people that participated in that growth. Look at Isagenix, another company, another story. Look at the growth in Isagenix. That's the nature of successful network marketing companies. You hit that period where you basically you're growing, and then all of a sudden you hit that incredible momentum where you see doubling, tripling, and quadrupling that's happening every year. And if you look at Shopping Sherlock and you look at your positioning, and I want you guys to really understand this and really fully grasp the opportunity that we have here. By 2020, e-commerce and mobile commerce will be $5 trillion. And the reason it's going to get to that, it's interesting, but in 2003, e-commerce was $55 billion. In 2003, e-commerce was $55 billion. By 2012, it went to $1 trillion. So it went from 55 billion to $1 trillion basically in 9 years. Last year, in 2013, it was $1.29 trillion. I, in my business career, have never seen a $1 trillion industry that's still growing at 20% per year. And we've only just gotten started in it. Because when you look at the growth in mobile and the fact that everybody now has a smartphone and they're using that smartphone to be able to connect to the internet, and they're searching for products, and they're now starting to buy products also using the mobile phone. And you look at the growth in payment options, both on the mobile side and payment options that are basically happening all around the world now, giving people the ability to be able to pay online. And if you look at the adoption rate of small businesses and how many small businesses now are incorporating e-commerce, components and part of the way that they do business. And then if you look at the way that the whole delivery system and the delivering of packages and to facilitate the growth of e-commerce is happening, that's all contributing to this growth rate right now in e-commerce. And that's why I'm very, very confident that by 2020, we're going to be looking at a $5 trillion industry. And again, the next 10 years in our space and will be the golden years in both e-commerce and in mobile. And absolute fortunes will be made. I mean, we've seen fortunes being made in the internet space. You've all seen and heard the stories of fortunes being made. And, if you look at it, just to kind of give you an idea, at $5 trillion, 10% of that of market share of that is $500 billion. 1% is $50 billion. 1/10 of 1% of that market is $5 billion. And so when you look at Shopping Sherlock and where it's positioned, because, one of the things that companies and businesses all look at is, what percentage of the market do I have? Well, if we literally get 1/10 of 1% of that market, that's $5 billion. And, if you look at it, and everybody that we've got online right now, if everybody, this is how crazy it is. If everybody in this room just got two people that could duplicate, two people that see it, that get it, that want to position themselves in front of these trends, they understand where the trends are going. They're hungry. They want to make money. If you found two people that did that, everybody in this room on this conference, and they duplicated for 12 months, our sales would be 445 million. Our monthly auto ships would be $40 million. And our usage income basically would probably be somewhere between the $5 and $10 million a month range for the people that are actually buying products and services, and the commissions that were made that we pass on basically as usage income as well. And so the question really for you guys is, what will your story be? As you look back after 10 years and you've seen the growth, you've seen fortunes being made on the internet. And, the question here is, we've given you the opportunity. We've laid the foundation. We've given you a product that you simply can give away for free, make money as people benefit, and build a team of people that do the same thing. It's a very simple and duplicatable message, which is very, very important in our industry, to be able to have something that's simple and duplicatable. We've given you that opportunity, and we've done it on a worldwide stage. And the question really is, are you going to get your piece? The other thing that we talked about was our Pay It Forward program. We had some stories that we were able to share basically of people that have participated in this. And again, one of the things that you'll find, and especially in corporate America these days, and probably around the world, a lot of the corporations are basically hoarding money. They're making their profits, they're hoarding their money, they're not putting it back into the communities where they do business. And for whatever reason, they're not hiring because they're worried about the additional costs and so forth. So even though we've had a recovery, it's pretty much been a jobless recovery. We're not that. We're changing that paradigm. We're using our success to help to benefit those that are in need or less fortunate. And we had some great stories of some people that have participated in our Pay It Forward program for last year. We had some distributors that had some issues with their family. One of them, had a stroke and they needed to have an operation, and we helped to be able to pay for the operation. Another, person shared they lost their daughter basically, and unfortunately didn't have enough money for a proper funeral, and we helped to be able to do that. We shared stories about, some of our Filipino distributors basically and affiliates that had issues because of what happened in the Philippines, both with the storm and the earthquake, and how we help them and their families. We've helped organizations over there. There's an organization here in Los Angeles called the Miracle on First Street, the Hollenbeck Youth Center. We sponsored their Christmas giveaway where they gave away over 10,000 toys in the community to those less fortunate. That's part of who we are. That's part of our culture. And, that's part of Shopping Sherlock. We're only going to increase that and grow that. So again, for those of you that missed our convention, I'm hoping to see you at the next one, but I really wanted to take the time today and let you know what we've been working on, what our success has been, where we're going, and really what your opportunity is here. So with that, what I want to do right now is introduce our CTO, who's going to talk a little bit about Sherlock 2.0 and some of the changes that we made. Now, remember, it's a beta version, so we launched it in beta. We're taking the feedback from you guys and continuing to evolve it and iterate it. But he did a great job with the Sherlock 2.0, as well as some of the other marketing materials and everything else that we've been working on as well, that you'll see new movies on both the opportunity and the comp plan. He's really my right-hand man with regards to this company and being able to build it, and that is our CTO, Mr. Thomas Bang. Thomas, are you on?
Yes, I am. Can you guys hear me?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. So let me get a little bit into it. I wanted to say every time Michael presents new information of where this company is going, it always excites me. I hope it excites you too. Let's see here. As everyone knows, we launched a new site, and I wanted to give a little background as to how it became or how we got to 2.0. There's two major things that we actually learned in 2013. The first one being, oh yeah, I gotta push this. The first one being to keep things simple. And what does that actually mean? We basically got feedback from the field on what was confusing people. Fair enough. But what we did was we actually did a little bit more homework, and we went ahead and we actually hired a user testing group to go into our site and basically just pick apart our site and give us some constructive criticism as to what was working, what was causing confusion and such. And what we actually found out was, the way we display things was a little confusing. How people shop for certain things was confusing. And we've gotten a lot of good feedback from that. And from there, what we did was we went ahead and we hired a UI specialist. UI standing for user interface. What this guy does is he actually comes in and he designs a wireframe basically off the feedback that we got to make things easier to use, really easy to understand. What I basically learned from trying to keep things simple was we needed to focus on really two things with our system. What we needed to focus on was shopping and sharing. What I noticed with our system was, we were getting a lot of feedback as to people wanting to make friends with other friends on our network. They wanted the ability to message to their their team or their friendship network on our site. And that's not really what our site's about. Our site's really about shopping and sharing. If you want to network with these people, it's best to do it on, the bigger sites such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, where you can actually connect with them and be part of their network. Use those sites to leverage those sites to basically build a relationship, but use our site to basically shop and share, the best prices and deals. Okay, so what I want to do is we'll go over some improvements as to some basic improvements as to what we did with 2.0. First one being that we actually have a much simpler sign-up process. We no longer ask for 10 different things. All we ask for is a username, email, and a password. Simple enough. Secondly, we've actually recreated how the dashboard looks. We've segmented all the different features that we have so that it's actually very easy to understand the dashboard and basically, navigating through the dashboard. The biggest thing I believe is we no longer have pop-ups. I'm sure everyone's really thrilled about that, and I'll actually show you a little bit about that in a live demo coming up. And the next biggest thing is actually single domain. I heard this plenty of times where people are trying to explain where to go, whether it's the Sherlock Saver or it's the Shopping Shaver. It's literally a tongue twister at this point. Let's keep our branding consistent, and it's called shoppingsherlock.com. Okay, there's no longer any other domain that people need to go to. All they need to go to, whether it's for the opportunity or for the free product, is shoppingsherlock.com. So hopefully that lessens the confusion with everyone. Okay, so all the features that we actually have with the new dashboard is we still have the branding. Whether it's the mini site that people get when they go to the website, to basically branding your company or your coupon. We have the Sherlock tool. Okay, we actually have a new feature, or it's actually an upgraded feature of what we had before of the reports. We still have the daily deals. And we placed Russia there because Russia, as we start going to new countries, not only are we going to be customizing the Sherlock tool, the search comparison tool, but we're also going to be customizing the daily deals and the coupons and all that. And Russia is actually a really good example of a country that we've actually customized the Sherlock for. Okay, we also have the direct deals, which is the wireless product, Go Red Pocket, the travel product, which is luxury resort vouchers, and then the home services. These are deals that the company procures at the best prices that we basically give out to our members, and you also monetize on that, and you actually get direct commission on those, which is going to be great for you guys. We have a new feature called which is the cashback. Right now, this is only supported in the U.S. and Canada, but we're rapidly going to be launching this in the UK and the rest of Europe within the next 30 days or so. We also have Blogger, our blogging platform. We've actually switched from what we had to something that's better and that's actually free to use. And we'll actually dig into that a little further. Okay. So what I want to do right now is actually just go to the website and share with you, a little bit about how the new desktop works. Okay, here's a new desktop. I'm actually set for Austria. The key thing is, as you see these travel tabs and daily deals and company deals and cashback, I really wanted to show you guys how we actually do the shop comparison now and how this bypasses the pop-ups. So, let's say that I'm just looking for cars, a very generic term. Everything's already selected for you. You can always deselect if you wish and just choose the ones that you want. And I'm basically just going to search. And what happens is that we actually open up all the search comparison within one window that's still within the browser. So you won't ever have to actually deal with the pop-ups anymore. Now, with this new technology, there's certain websites that actually are not compatible with the technology that we use. So what you're going to see here is you're just going to see a click here to proceed to price results.
Hey,
All you need to do
Thomas,
is open
real
that.
quick. Thomas, real quick, do me a favor. Turn off your screen share and then turn it right back on again.
Okay. Are
Yeah,
people not seeing it?
yeah, half bar, half bar. Just turn it off and then turn it right back on.
Okay. Okay, I'm turning it back on. So why don't you get some confirmation as to
All
people
right.
seeing the screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Go right
Good to
ahead.
go?
Good to go.
Okay, so let me just reverse back here. So just wanted to show how the new shopping comparison works. You just go to the desktop, type in a keyword, and just press search. And what you're going to see is that a new window pops up that actually has all the different companies within here. Okay. Um, Now, there's certain websites that are not compatible with the new technology that we're using. So you're going to see something similar to like a click here. All you need to do is just click there and it'll open up a new website. Okay. Having some difficulties here. Okay. There you go. So like I was saying, all you need to do is just click on this link. It'll open up a new website and you can actually go ahead and shop compare from there. What I also wanted to show for all our affiliates is that you, as affiliates, you guys are going to have your own tools that normal users won't have. Where that's located is under your edit profile link. Okay, on the right-hand side, you're going to have a tool for branding, coupons. You also have your reports for signups, as well as your usage income and your 20% override for those that actually qualify for that, which is basically our powers and above. Okay. We will actually have video support tutorials on the back office within the next couple of days. Just look out for that. They'll actually further explain how you can actually brand your system, how you can actually set up a coupon, and how you should actually look at your usage income and 20% override. Okay. Very simple, very easy to understand. Um, we'll also have support tutorials in regards to how our cashback model works. Okay. So let me just go back to our slide. Brandon, could you send me up back to my slide? So what I wanted to do next was actually I wanted to talk a little bit about Blogger, and you might want to take out your pens and pads out to take notes on this. We did have our own blogging system before, but in my opinion, it wasn't actually up to par. Uh, we've actually did some research as to all the different blogging platforms out there, such as WordPress, and the content management systems like Joomla or Drupal. And we found that we decided to actually integrate Blogger into our platform as a new blogging platform. Now, the people that own Blogger is actually Google. Okay, some of the reasons why we actually chose Blogger is you can actually some of the key feature sets is you can custom design your own blog. That's great. Okay, you can actually grow your audience just by tapping into the Google Plus social network, which Blogger is already tied to because it's owned by Google. So that's another great feature set and another reason as to why we actually went ahead and used Blogger. You can post it from anywhere. And what that really means is that Blogger is already set up to be mobile friendly. So, as you're out and about, on your travels, or you actually happen to see a great deal that you found online, but, anything to do with that, you can actually post it from your mobile phone. It's already mobile compatible, so that's another great feature set. And out of all the blogging platforms out there that's so feature rich, this is actually one of the most simpler ones to use, and it's very simple to get started. All you really need to do is just sign up for a Gmail account, and you'll actually have Blogger as a part of that, as part of your tools. So for those of you that are not familiar with Blogger, just go visit the site. It's blogger.shoppingsherlock.com. I actually have a PDF up there that you can actually download and just follow the user guide to set up your own blogging platform. Just get blogging, start blogging right away. It's a very powerful tool. This is just to share a little story with you. our global affiliate, Fraser from the United Kingdoms, he, by blogging, he was able to build a team in Italy that's actually that's growing at a phenomenal pace right now, just through blogging. And it's something that you can do for free. And, something that he did for free, that he just put up there, he was able to reach out to Giancarlo in Italy and basically grow a team out there. So, I mean, blogging is a very powerful tool. I encourage everyone to use it. And we're going to actually find very, very, nifty ways of integrating the blogging platform into our shoppingsherlock.com and finding really, really interesting ways of sharing the deals and your stories into this platform and sharing it out to the masses out there. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I basically wanted to, just recap what Shopping Sherlock really is at this point. Shopping Sherlock is the one place to do all your shopping. You're going to get the best deals and the best prices. And, as you give away the Sherlock, you're going to actually make an income off of it. What other site out there, can you do all this stuff and make an income off of it? There's nothing out there like this. So, I mean, that was a very short recap of everything we've done. What I wanted to do was basically, introduce the Best in Social platform to you. Michael, are you there? Okay, well, basically what we wanted to do was bring Michael back in so he can actually share with you what we have in store for you in terms of our retail package. So let me look for Michael. Michael, are you available?
I am. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Okay, great.
Okay,
So let me just
terrific.
hand it back to you to better explain Best in Social.
Terrific. Thank you. So, one of the things that we talked about earlier, Thomas, and I, to be honest, some of you actually lost his demonstration on your screen as well when he went live with the demonstration and shared your screen. And we'll get that. We have additional tutorials and everything else that we've created for you that you'll see very shortly to be able to help you if you've got questions and so forth. But one of the areas that we talked about was really the areas of small business and the growth and the evolution of small businesses, and not only in incorporating e-commerce as part of the way that they do business, but also looking at the changes that are happening with small businesses and the way people actually use the internet to be able to search for small businesses, which is local search, which means that if you're looking for example, an accountant or a spa or something, you're going to look for it in that specific and in that specific city. Like you're going to basically say accountant Los Angeles or accountant Santa Monica. And so how does the company basically rise above the clutter, and be listed on the first or second page of Google when that happens? And that's basically where Best in Social comes in. We've got a number of different services that we provide people. Some of the things that we do is we actually allow them through our process, and you basically go out and share Best in Social with people, and then we actually execute the campaigns for them in-house here. So what we do is that we allow them through being able to get listed on Google Places, on Bing and Yahoo, setting up a Yelp account if they don't have one, giving them a blog, all the tools basically that they need to get listed on the first or second page of Google if somebody searches. So that's one of the services that we provide. We also basically optimize their site for mobile. The experience in looking at a site on a desktop is completely different than on a mobile phone. And so we optimize their site for mobile that enables them to be able to do business and provide information via mobile phones for their business. And then lastly, what we also do for them is we give them the ability to be able to create and deliver coupons and specials and discounts on the mobile device. So as we give away the Sherlock mobile app, and somebody is in a certain area, whether it be Chicago or London or Stockholm, anywhere around the world, people will be able to see which companies are offering discounts and promotions and specials to be able to get and entice the customers to be able to come in. So it's actually a great, great product. It's called Best in Social. We also have, if you look at it and you look at the price points on Best in Social, we blow away anything that's in the market. In fact, and you can't really see it on the bottom, it's $495 for a one-time setup fee, and then $79 per month. That's the charge. While we were in Las Vegas, just to let you know, I met with a gentleman that works for a company out there that all they do is basically create mobile apps for businesses. So they basically put their business on mobile, which is one of the components that we do. They simply create mobile apps for businesses, and they charge anywhere, starts at $995 and goes up to $1,995 for that application to be able to do that. Our charge for all of this is $495 one-time setup fee and $79 per month. And with that, when you go out and you make a sale on that $495, this is a typo, so excuse this here. You get $200 goes to the affiliate that brings it in, and $50 to the sponsor. So literally, 50% of the commissions is paid out, and all you do is basically talk to a company about the business, and then we actually execute for them. We're the ones that actually create the SEO. We're the ones that optimize corporate, their site for mobile. All you do is bring the business. Basically, you get $200 goes to the affiliate that brought it, and then $50 goes to the sponsor as well. So literally, at a cost of $249 to become a Shopping Sherlock affiliate, you make one sale and you pretty much covered your cost for your Shopping Sherlock affiliate product. One sale and you covered your cost. And if you look at it also and it's paid the following week. So if you bring it in anywhere from Monday to Friday, you get paid the following Friday on it. Because one of the things that we want to do is we want to put money in people's pockets sooner, especially those that need money right away. We want to put that money in their pocket sooner, so you get paid the following week with this product. And then on the monthly fee, the $79 a month, $15 goes to the affiliate, $5 goes to the sponsor, and then we put one auto ship in the binary as well. So, again, when you look at that and you look at, the amount of money that actually goes into the product, well over 50% gets paid back into the field on the Best in Social program as well. So I know we had the video. I'm not sure if that video actually is that video working? Are we online with the internet, Thomas? Can we go ahead and try it? Let me see if that video is actually working.
Yeah, I can play the video. Give me 1 second, Michael.
Okay. So guys, when you take people to the Best in Social site as well, there's a video that explains specifically what it is that we do as well, that you can play for them. So Brandon's loading it right here, so give us a minute.
Now, Michael, one question that everyone's asking is $479 or $495?
It's $495. That was actually a mistake on the thing, so we'll go back and basically make that correction.
Fantastic. Just give me 1 more second here.
You looking for ways to increase your revenue 10 to 30%? Are you looking to bring in new customers and make more money from current and past customers? While you're busy running your business, the world is going mobile and social media is exploding, creating new customers and increased revenue opportunities. It's easy to get overwhelmed, but here's a fact. 73% of consumers search for discounts and promotions online. Are they finding you or your competitors? To be on top and have a competitive advantage, you need a top-notch marketing team. Let Best in Social be your 24/7 in-house marketing team for only $3.33 a day. That's less than $100 a month. Best in Social will get you listed near the top of Google in your category for your city or town because your customers search locally online, and that's where you need to be. Best in Social delivers your message, coupons, and specials and gets them to the right people so you can get more sales, whether on computer, tablet, or mobile phone. Best in Social will create a mobile you so potential customers can find your business when they're on the go. Best in Social is an expert in helping drive new customers to your business and increasing loyalty and sales. At Best in Social, we're experts in social, local, and mobile. So, if you want to stay ahead of your competition and increase your sales and revenue, make Best in Social part of your marketing team. Go to www.bestinsocial.com to start increasing your sales today.
And then Brandon, also basically you are going to have, as a Shopping Sherlock affiliate, also going to have your own Best in Social domain as well, bestinsocial.com/ whatever your username is, so that you can also send that out to your prospects and your clients as well. Brandon, so that's it for our demonstration and for the online webinar today. So go ahead and back to you to close it out.
All right, thank you very much, Michael and Thomas, for being the guests on today. This was recorded, so anybody that had any issue with their computer or they didn't hear the sound or they didn't see the screen, this was recorded, and we will get that out to everybody in the company. So the next step is, now that we have all the information that we need, over the next few weeks, you're going to see more information, more training, and more follow-ups, tools so that you know what to do to how to build your business. The next event coming up, we do have Chuck Williams, Diamond member, is having a live presentation tomorrow. One second, feedback there. Live presentation tomorrow in St. Louis, and it will be streamed live on liveonedream.info. So you can see it live. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So with that, thank you guys for joining us tonight or this morning. Thank you guys for logging on, early birds. We'll get this video recording out to you. Very exciting for Sherlock 2.0, and we look forward to seeing all of you in not Las Vegas, but London in September. You can already start registering for that right now on the website. You can start registering for the London event. Thank you guys. I have, maybe I'll play one more video, but we're out of here. God bless. Have a good day. Bye-bye.